about this episode of Caligula. So straight up, I'm gonna say that this was probably in storyboard point of view. It was amazing. Like when it comes to the storyboard of this episode, it blended kind of. It was strange, but at the same time blended kind of well with the way they are trying to express what they try to express in the story in this episode, basically. So basically, what this episode was more based about was there are three things this episode basically showed us. First thing is that about Mew's powers. Second is the looks thing, and also we see a little bit of EKP, what he really is like what his personality is like. Now, beginning with the first thing about the episode, Mew. We could see because Mew is has been in sleep. We could see that because of that, the world is just going around like all the things that's happening in the world is kind of like this. Like it goes like completely just destroys everything. It's coming back to reality basically. Everything is coming back to reality. We see that the girl, the Alice in the Wonderland girl, she basically is like getting back to herself. You could see her fat is increasing and everything, and then you could see that the other girl who's like a sadist, she basically her money isn't working anyway. You could also see that EKP's fame isn't going anywhere. But all of these things that are happening is because Mew is basically it's just like she is now in coma basically, and she's been around like that for about a month right now in the anime. So about that time and now coming to the next part of this episode is the fight between EKP and uh I forgot his name. Was it Hizawa or something like that? But yeah, the fight between them. It was based on their looks because the girls were fangirling on the other guy, the stoic guy, the one on the heroes team, EKP. Now, I'm struggling to say EKP doesn't seem like a bad guy to me. He just seems like somebody who wanted to be famous, but because of most probably how he looks and everything in real world, he couldn't be famous just because of that. And we could see this because I say this because I see in this episode how EKP acted towards the people like the customer that like the not the customer, what the hell, not the customer, what's his name, the store guy, like how he the store counter guy, how he like acted towards him. Like it was good to see like this man is not just anybody. Like he doesn't just like he's just like a villain. He acted like somebody who would a hero, some job that a hero would do. So I think so in a way, EKP isn't a bad guy, but at the same time, he's thinking too much about unreal things rather than being real with it things. That's basically how it is. Now another thing, we also know that the new guy in the club, he basically his real face has a lot of scars. He says, and most probably that means he's most probably some kind of guy who was in the military or something. Most probably, or else he's just somebody who was injured basically in some kind of accident or something. Basically, something that gives kind of that kind of point of view. Now, the final thing about this episode is Mew. Mew basically what it is she gets back, and we also see that she's reviving. Now the big thing about this the revival of Mew is that basically Mew is basically a really important character for these people. They can't live without Mew now because they're so used to her powers and everything. Now they can't even live without her. Now all that aside, now comes to the what I want to say is that the final part of this episode is I wasn't wrong about the glasses guy showing up in the last episode. He did show up and he did give a very vital information. Basically, Muse summon. Basically, we could see some action in the next episode this week, and I'm kind of excited to see what kind of where this action goes, and I'll definitely keep an eye out for this. So let me know what you think about this episode of Caligula. Let me know what you think about the whole thing with EKP and that other guy. Let me know what you think about the first half of the episode, where everything goes unreal. What do you think? Do you want to live in this world? Do you want to live in the other world, the real world? So let me know about that, and I'll see you next video. As always, peace.